PSG versus Arsenal in the Champions League Final. PSG have scored the highest UCL goal this season, and Arsenal have conceded the least goal this season. Now, what does this tell you? Let me explain. In the beginning of the season between Champions League, PSG has been that team that like they put in the best despite not making it in the top 8 of the Champions League, but from the round of 16 back to back, and now they are in the final. Now, in all of those women that PSG we are struggling, they struggle with Barcelona and all, they struggle with Liverpool, they struggle with Bayern Munich and all the rest. All that time that they have been struggling, as of then Arsenal have they have comfortably winning their goal without considering much goal. I think Arsenal have not lost any single matches in the Champions League. They have not lost any single matches in the Champions League. And they even beat the rival of Bayern PSG, which they played against. Bayern Munich plays against a PSG. But Arsenal really humbled Bayern Munich in the sense that Bayern Munich played against Liverpool, PSG, but it was a very terrible one for PSG. If not of like PSG really knows when to pass the ball. Look at how Lux Eric really control the players. If not, like, he knows when to pack the balls and when to defend his game very well. That would have been the end of it for PSG. But in the case of Arsenal has been that team. Now, this is one thing I want to quote for you. I quote me right. This is coming from Mohamed Salah. He said, in the past 5 years, Arsenal has been that team that have been consistent. Like, they have not been changing players in the way that other teams have been changing players. It is the same players. They have been constantly training them, training their mentality, training how they are going to unite together to win a trophy. And that is why he said, at the end of the season, Arsenal will likely to win the Premier League. Arsenal will likely to win the Premier League. In the beginning of the season, a lot of people may not know this. In the beginning of the season, that was what Mohamed Salah said, and it has actually come to pass because even Arne Slot came to criticize what he has said. But that is the fact. And at the end, Arsenal won the Premier League. Now they are back in the Champions League. They are not here by just a coincidence. It takes them the level of dedications and hard work. So Arsenal playing against PSG, I will always say it is 50-50, but the prediction is very hard to predict. Just like the way I told you about Bayern Munich. But I want to be honest with you. The final, according to Lux Eric, in the final of the Champions League, you can't say I'm going to win. You can't really predict who is going to win, but you just have to believe in yourself. You go on the pitch, do what you can do, which is the best, and play the best you can play just for you to win a trophy. And I kind of agree with that. The best teams always win. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Who is going to win the Champions League? Who is going to lift up the Champions League trophy today? As of today, who is going to lift the Champions League? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Remember, it is only us that can help us to become us. We become us the world we respect us, and that is my 2 cents. Hala Madrid forever.